All right, so let's talk about some food business ideas. All right, in case you guys are interested in making a food product. Once again, people buy food often. That's why I think it's definitely a good idea. Once you set a good foundation, once you do some stuff in the beginning correctly, as I mentioned, this basically just becomes a company that takes orders, right? So I want to talk about Costco first. I picked a couple grocery chains because whatever is in this store is super popular and it's a good product, right? It's hard to get into Costco. It's hard to get into Whole Foods. It's hard to get into other places, but it's actually not that hard, if that makes sense. And I say that because if you hit the right product, and that's the whole point of this online school, if you hit the right product, you can get in immediately, right? So that's something that I've done with my peanut butter, but I wanted to talk about this product to start with in Costco, right? That's trail mix, all right? There's cashew clusters, there's bites, there's different packaging, right? So when I talk about something, like I really mean it. I didn't invent any of this stuff. I didn't invent anything. So when I say there's room on the shelf for a better alternative, always, that is a fact. All right. There's so many things out there, and just a better alternative, something that's 10% better, 10% different, can work extremely well. If you don't sell something like this, it's your fault, right? It's not the product. If you take a look at like this trail mix here, and then you take a look at this trail mix here, it's just different packaging. It's the same crap, okay? So why I picked this product is because this product is extremely easy to make, okay? When I started making peanut butter, there's a couple things involved. I have to buy a peanut butter machine. Other than that, filling the peanut butter is also a part of the process that's not ideal, right? So friends and neighbors in Europe, where I started my peanut butter company, friends and neighbors used to do it with a spoon, right? So did other companies in America. They used to fill peanut butter jars with a spoon. So it's a lot easier to fill trail mix because all you need is to mix a bunch of ingredients and put it in a bag. Like it's as simple as that. Okay. So I picked trail mix once again because it's popular, it's easy to make, it's super cheap. You literally need to buy almonds, cashews, peanuts, M&Ms, raisins, right? In a little bit of a higher quantity. You don't have to start. You don't have to start, right? You can literally buy like 10 pounds of each, enough to be able to make samples, and you need to have your packaging in order. And all you are going to be doing is putting this. You basically just need a mixer. You can mix it by yourself, right? In your house, you can mix it by yourself. But if you want, you can get a mixer that's kind of like a dough mixer that just mixes it. I don't think you need that for this product, especially if you're just starting. But the point is, once again, trail mix already exists. It already exists, but you can do different variations of it. You can buy certain different dry fruit, right? You can make a trail mix with fruit and some dry vegetables for kids. Your kids don't want to eat vegetables, or here's a dessert, here's a snack where they probably won't even notice something in here is a vegetable, right? Like a dry tomato or something like that. Okay. So this is a super easy product to make. You guys all know what trail mix is, but this is something that if you alter it, make it cooler. There's a million ideas. Use ChatGPT, right? Use ChatGPT and ask it, hey, what can I add to trail mix to make it a little bit different, to make it a little bit better, right? There's endless options. Put little Snickers, right? You put different chocolate, skip M&Ms, right? There's actually a there are M&Ms now. It looks just like M&Ms. It's not M&Ms. Exactly the same thing though, without the M. Without the M, right? Without the M, they're like sugar-free chocolate M&Ms. It's just a better alternative. Like I'm trying to tell you guys, just listen to what I'm saying. This is how business works. I've done it. Everybody here sat down at one point. All of these products in Costco, they sat down and just made something a little bit better, a little bit different. It is that easy, okay? This is not rocket science. This is an example. Montenegro, if you guys ever been to Croatia, Montenegro is very close. It's former Yugoslavia, whatever. It's close to Serbia. So this is one kid, because I have Sharks University in Eastern Europe as well. So this is one kid that literally got into, and this is why this is also a great product if you change it up a little bit. He got into all of the gas stations. He got into every single retail grocery chain available in Montenegro, and now he's expanding to different countries. He started everything out of his own house, okay? Because I showed him this idea from Costco and many other students, and a couple, there's another one, a couple decided to do trail mix, and they're crushing it. Smaller packaging like this, he's making smaller packaging, but this thing can go anywhere, right? Like, great, you guys know what trail mix is, you don't need it or whatever. This is why mine is different. This is why mine is better. Play with this, come up with something different, have awesome packaging as this guy did, right? Like this goes to hotels, gas stations, anywhere, gyms. You can literally put this anywhere next to the cash register. That's why these products are already there, okay? They're already there for a reason. So making a better alternative of something like this, I would strongly recommend. To be honest, I literally wish that I would have started with this product just because of how easy it is to make a smaller packaging and how easy it is to make it, right? You can put coconut clusters in there, bunch of different things, okay? Play around with this. This is something that I would suggest. And just as we go through these business ideas, I have picked these business ideas and food products specifically considering the fact that you don't have a lot of space to work with and the product is simple to make, right? I do not want you to have to buy an entire production line in order to be able to create a product. And I don't want you to have to invest a lot of money at all. For this, you need a packaging bag. It's literally a bag, like you need a bag and you need a bunch of ingredients. You put it together and you have a product, right? You need a bag with your brand printed on it, which is the easiest thing on earth that you can find. And you put something inside. Now you literally have a business, all right? So this is our first product. I really love this product. I strongly recommend it. Make something better, all right? Let's see the next one.